Alright.
Uh,
Well,
Welcome back to the Blue Trail products. Is it products?
yeah,
It's been like
products. Yeah, products.
it's podcast. It's been like a month and a half, but we're back at it.
Yeah, I really do want to make this a weekly thing. I think my volume is super loud. But yeah, I think. Wait, let me make sure that this isn't like ridiculous. Okay, I turned it down a little bit. I do want to make this into like a weekly thing if possible, but I know our schedules aren't always the best for that. You know what I
I
mean?
feel like bi-weekly would be nice.
Yeah, for sure. I don't know. It's not even like too many people are watching it,
Yeah.
but
Um,
but
so this week's I guess this month's topic is Pokemon Sword and Shield and how it's a disappointment, but not as bad as people make it. Like I don't know, it's bad.
yeah, so it's bad, but not as bad.
Yeah, people are saying it's the worst game, but I think it's better than Sun and Moon in my opinion.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, like,
So
I have no takes, so Minnow's really gonna just go on this. I have no input.
here, I'll link you this image. Just read off every one, and I'll give my thoughts. How about that?
Yeah, okay, all right. Let's see. Oh, this is big. Jeez. Okay, I gotta zoom in for this. Okay, the number of
Uh,
Pokemon in these games have been cut to include less than half of the actual and actual decks, without any signs of implementing the remaining Pokemon to these games with the patch or DLC.
well, DLC would be the biggest meme. I hope they don't add DLC.
God, that would suck, dude. That would actually suck.
Yeah. So I guess yeah, it sucks that they removed Pokemon, but the good thing is you can still transfer Pokemon like from Sun and Moon to Pokemon Home. And then if they ever make Sinnoh remix, you'll be able to use Empoleon again.
Don't you have to pay for Pokemon Home?
Yeah,
Oh my, no, that is
and
bad, dude.
and you need Switch Online,
What
so
is
you'll
Switch
need to
Online? Oh, you mean like the online? Oh yeah.
yeah, so you'll need to pay a fee yearly along with Switch Online.
Dude, I would just pay it for 1 year. I calculate when I want to do it and just pay for 1 year. How much is it?
We don't know yet. It's probably gonna be like 19.99.
What? That's as much as like Switch Online is for a year.
Yeah, but it's Pokemon, so they can overcharge. All right.
God, that sucks.
uh,
Okay, yeah. About 144 moves have been removed from these games, including Pursuit, Hidden Power, and Karate Chop.
Hidden Power getting removed, I really didn't like, but like if you actually looked at the list of moves, no, a lot of them were insignificant, like Beastow or something.
Yeah, a lot of
Like
them weren't good, but like I really do like Hidden Power. Uh, um, just because
Pursuit was pretty big too.
yeah, Karate Chop wasn't that good. I mean, it is okay, but okay. Mega evolutions and Z moves have been removed, making a lot of Pokemon useless.
Yeah, that I did not like. I feel like I like why bother like I guess Dynamaxing. So there's I don't know if you know much about it, but Dynamaxing is basically Z move plus Mega. So you get the HP boost that Mega gives you, and then you get all your moves become Z moves.
Oh yeah,
Uh,
yeah.
for three turns basically. And I don't like that because it's overpowered as fuck. I think is a PS wants to ban it. They have like some OU council, and they're trying to get it banned.
Yeah, no, like I played 1v1 a couple rounds of it, and it definitely is like over. It's not like well, it turned. I mean, I can only speak from the 1v1 metagame, but like even in that, it's like yeah, everything just becomes like a 50-50. Like it takes no skill really to do that, and especially if you because don't the moves also boost or like take stats away from Pokemon?
Yeah, yeah. So it'll like say like it'll summon a sandstorm or like it'll boost your defense or it'll lower. Every move does something outside of damage.
Oh, that's actually dumb, because then it's like you could just keep boosting your defense or something, and it's just like or for 3 turns, but
Yes,
still.
yeah, or something like you go for a fire like Z fire or something like that, and then the sun comes out. So next time you use it, it's double, right?
Yeah,
Because
or
the
like one
sun's
and a
out.
half or something. Yeah,
Yeah, it's 1.5, but
and then water
it's
is like yeah, that's dumb.
yeah, and I don't know if you've played much OU, but it's at the point where most teams have an imposter Ditto with the choice scarf just to counter it,
Yeah, yeah,
which is just it's like if you have to bring a certain Pokemon just to counter something, that's like it's not 1v1, it's 6v6, right?
yeah, yeah, for sure. And it's just yeah, because you could just keep eating the boosts, and then you're just like yeah. Um, okay, yeah. The plots of these games are even for Pokemon standards exceptionally short and shallow. Using the same tropes as in Sun and Moon, these games are easily finishable in only 15 hours of playtime. But then in Reddit says these problems exist arguably since X and Y and isn't exclusive to Switch
Oh
games.
yeah, I would say that even so, like if you wanted to, you could just beat, yeah, you could beat the game in like 10 hours. But I find that it gives you enough things to do that like it takes a good 30. Like there's raids and stuff and like completing the decks, which is actually fun this gen. So
Yeah, okay.
yeah, if you actually wanted to just complete the story, it's really short and it's a really bad story, but there's other things to do. So
No, like that's. I mean, like I feel like you have to nail the story. Like extra stuff is I think that's secondary. You know what I mean? Like the story is which mainly what you're paying for. You know what I mean? Like all the stuff that I mean, I guess the
oh
stuff
yeah,
that comes with
yeah.
it, but the story too.
The story should be the selling point, and
Yeah, for
it's
sure.
not. Yeah, it's not really for a lot of people.
Yeah. I mean, is it like a very basic story, like something I could come up with, or like,
Um, it's just really boring. You probably it's like it goes over the history of the Galar region. What got me is the evil guy is not even evil. Like,
oh, those two people or just one of them?
no, this is none of those people. It's the chairman.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
You don't. I don't think it's like. Hold
I
on.
haven't seen him yet. I don't know. I probably should have done some research, but I have no clue what the storyline's like.
So he's not even evil. He's at the beginning. You've probably seen this in a trailer. Hold on.
Is it this person in purple? Oh. Oh yeah, I saw him in the trailer. He's evil
Yeah,
or not? Well, he's
yeah. So he's not even evil. He just thinks that the world's gonna end. So he does something. He does like he accidentally does something, and then he thinks it's a bad idea, and that's the whole evil part.
oh, so like he regrets what he does.
Yeah, he regrets what he does instant, like right after.
So no one's even evil in this. That,
Yeah, no one's evil, which is kind of just annoying.
bro, like, I don't know, like personally, like I don't know, black and white, like I don't know, I don't like. I guess I was in like middle school when I played that, or high school. No, it was definitely middle school. But like the story was like really interesting. Like the dude, like I don't know, like
Oh yeah,
and
black
gets
and
his
white,
yeah
that was good. That was good.
yeah.
I would say that it's. I feel like they could have, yeah, like in black and white. I feel like they could have done a lot better with the chairman. I feel like he could have been like some mastermind, but no, he was just a good dude in the end.
Dude, yeah, that's. I mean, honestly, like even with the I'm not sure this probably will come up because this is a big list. But like the EXP, isn't that like it's mandatory? You know, like it's like you can't even turn.
And yeah, I mean, you can put all the other Pokemon in the box if you want.
Dude, but
Yeah,
like I just feel like they're really, really trying to like make the games accessible to like young people and stuff. And like I don't know, like the people who like built the fan base are like all older now, and I feel like they should be more appealing towards them. I don't know personally. That I mean, I guess you gotta like try to because I mean Pokemon, it's like also geared towards younger kids, but like at the same time, your fan base is like at least like older teens. You know what I mean? Plus like adults.
I feel like it's always been towards kids, but like if you played at Sapphire, like it's a lot less handhelding, right? Like it they don't hold your hand as much, and there's more exploration.
Yeah.
And I feel like with a lot of games actually, like at least the Nintendo games, like it feels more and more directed, like made towards kids nowadays. I don't know.
Yeah, no, cause Swords. If any like kid played Ruby and Sapphire, bro, it'd be a lot longer than 15 hours. Only because like I don't know, or even like Gen 4, like you had to find what was it, rock climb? Like it was
Yeah,
behind the house. Like you had to like
yeah,
look for like that. I took like an hour looking for that thing, bro, and it was just like I don't know.
and
Yes,
yeah,
it's definitely
like you, yeah, like you couldn't progress, right, if you didn't
yeah
find it. So it
yeah
gave you like, yeah, that's what's good. It gave you it gave you like kind of like a quest,
yeah.
a hidden quest. But like not Sun and Moon, Sword and Shield don't have like any of that. Never once have I was I lost and like didn't know what to do.
Yeah, okay, yeah, that's definitely like. I'm not sure. Like, do you think like a side note just before we go into the next one? Because I know we're talking a lot about this, but like, do you think that's like a good thing? Like, I mean, like to the point. I don't know. Like, because you know, like let's like for the rock climb example, like you had to like actually go back and like you had to look for it. Do you think that's like too much of a quest, or do you think like that's good enough?
I think it needs to be a fine balance. Because if it's like if rock climb was like a hidden item on the first route, then a very small amount of people would actually find it, or they'd have to look it up, right?
Yeah.
But I feel like if they have that sense of exploration, they'll just happen to find it within a certain amount of time, right? Like
Yeah, yeah, because it was in the
it.
route right before you got there, so
Yeah, exactly. There's got to be just some sense of exploration,
yeah,
but it can't be like completely like hidden
yeah,
either, right?
yeah, yeah. Um,
Um,
but yeah, okay. So the textures of these games are beyond beyond mediocre and lack polishing and any other visible effort.
Yeah, the games look better than any Pokemon game before it, but there's like considering it's the Switch, and the Switch has like a lot of games that just look better on it. Like it doesn't look good. No, like at least not for a Switch.
Yeah,
It looks good if it was a 3DS game, but
yeah,
it's
for sure.
not.
Um, there are only very few non new quality animations Game Freak has promised to justify the national dex cut. That they justified it with that?
I think so.
There's no way. Okay, well, and the games often handle them quite bad.
Okay, they said animations were bad, right? I
Yeah.
mean, there are some Pokemon that have hold on. There are Pokemon that have like custom animations and they actually look nice. I'm gonna bring one up here.
Is it like Cinderace with Pyro Ball, or is that the only one that can learn Pyro Ball? Because like it kicks the ball. Like I think.
No, yeah, it's not Pyro Ball too, but there's another one. It's hold on. Let me quickly find it. Uh, I don't know if this guy had disabled animations. No, he didn't. Okay, good. I will link the timestamp.
Okay.
Shit, never mind. Okay, but it was like an animation that you could tell was only for this Pokemon, and it was pretty cool.
Oh, okay.
Like, so I feel like overall with general animations they were really lazy, but like with like legendary or like specific Pokemon animations that only applied to that one Pokemon, it was good.
Uh, yeah, I'm looking at the Game Freak team size. I want to see how many people that have, bro.
It's like it's under 200 for actual programming.
Yeah, they said only 180 to 200 people working on Pokemon Sword and Shield, which is like, bro, do you need that many people to work? Dang, that's a lot of people. That's more than I thought.
To be fair, a lot of them were doing translations.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because it was
Cause
just like, I don't know. Like, if you need that many people for a game, there's no way I could even like any games can only go so far. That's crazy.
yeah, a lot of it's like again they had to compose new music. Which, by the way, have you heard Toby Fox's Battle Tower theme?
No, I on the poll on Pokemon Showdown, they were like, what's your thoughts on the music in Sword and Shield? And like a lot of options were like good, you know, neutral, whatever. And then the last option was Toby Fox, and I was confused.
Yeah, this listen to this. It's the one good track of the game.
All right, let me see. It sounds like. Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's actually nice.
Yeah, that's
It's it makes everything else sound like shit though, because it's of course you know Toby Fox made it, cause but yeah,
Yeah, I mean, I don't know who Toby Fox is. This is my first time hearing of him, but yeah, it's a good theme.
yeah, it is nice. What's the next one?
Okay, next one is another reason for the Dex cut was the attempt at creating a new meta, which would still be dominated by new and old power creeps, reaching from Barraskewda to potentially even Landorus T, instead of many different legendaries, which are coded into Sword and Shield.
Yeah, so as we know, the singles meta is very broken right now, but I think the VGC, I don't play VGC, but I've heard plenty of people tell me like the game, like because Game Freak actually cares about VGC. I think VGC is more balanced since it's doubles.
Yeah. No, like I played Anything Goes, and basically if you get Gothitelle on there, it's game over. Like, cause you have Shadow
But
Tag, plus like you have Cosmic Power and Rest, and then it's just game. Like, there's nothing you can do about that.
So if you just switch, if you're the wrong Pokemon and Gothitelle switches, then you're fucked.
Exactly. Yeah, for sure. Like if you can't damage it enough, if you can't like one shot it or two, no, if you can't two shot it, it's game over. And that's
What the
yeah,
what
because
the fuck?
it keeps you in and it keeps hitting cosmic power and rest, and then all it hits is stored power, and that's like 240 base, and like it just destroys everything else. So I mean, the only thing that can really wall it is like a dark type. But I'm not sure if you can like if there's another move that you could run. There's probably like another filler move you could run for dark types. It's like it's done.
Mhm.
Yeah. There are constant graphical issues like the constant pop-ins due to bad coding or sudden disappearance of trainer or Pokemon models in and outside of battles.
Okay, the popping is horrible. I will admit. The You'll see a poke. It's like if you're walking and then like 10 meters in front of you, something just pops up and it wasn't there before.
Oh, s
It's really it's horrible.
so it's like rendering distance or something like that.
Yeah, rendering distance. It's like if the Switch had an option and the rendering distance was the lowest possible.
Like in Minecraft or something. I don't know.
Yeah, and you're playing the entire game like that.
Jeez, bro. All right, another animation one. Most of the animations used by Pokemon and trainers in these games are carbon copies of the most present since of those present since Sun and Moon and even X and Y back in 2013.
Yep, that's.
That's
I'm not
crazy.
gonna. I mean, those animations aren't horrible, like at least,
But
but
I mean, it's been
they
six
it just
years.
shows that they're lazy. Yeah.
It's been yeah. Come on, bro. The games are filled with unskippable cutscenes similar to Sun and Moon and seem to be more intrusive than ever, with Sonia and Hop interrupting your adventure on a very regular basis.
Yeah, fuck that. I hate no, like the game. If I have one big complaint, is how much they hold your hand, because you like, I would be willing to bet like $10. You can't. There's no part in the entire game where you go to another route and you're not like you have the route to yourself,
For
and
real?
hop. There's no single area in the game where you don't have a cutscene. That's what I'm willing to bet.
Dude, like, what?
Yeah, so like you'll never
that,
like maybe the last no even on the last route you see Hop and he's like yeah I'm gonna win and stuff, so like every single place has a cutscene.
dude, yeah, that's not cool. Like, I don't know, bringing it back to like Ruby and Sapphire and stuff. You could go like 3 cities without seeing anyone, bro. Like, you would
And you
just
can just,
think,
like yeah
yeah,
and
that's
then
crazy,
like
bro.
what's the next one,
Yeah,
restrictions.
restrictions and handholding is as prevalent as never before, with the routes in the Victory Road resembling hallways the previous comparable places in the mainland series.
Oh, there's no victory road.
There's
It's like
there's not. Oh my. Let me look up.
here
Yeah, I'm gonna look up the. I just want to see the whole region, Galar region.
here do you want to see what victory road is
Yeah.
out of the 10 routes. um
Is it Glenwood Tangle?
no, there's no victory road.
Oh, okay.
Well, it's if you went by the like what Victory Road might actually mean. This is a picture of it. It's literally just a path, and you battle trainers on it.
Seriously?
Yeah, check the chat.
Yeah, no, I saw that, bro. It's like just like a straight path with nothing.
Yeah, the majority of it, you'll make a left and right turn, but and there's some like wild grass, but that was it. Yeah. Which
Yeah.
to be fair, like, I mean, Victory Road was cool, but uh, I don't think Sun and Moon had it. So
Yeah, that's wild, dude. Um. Okay.
next one.
Yeah, next one. The games were not designed around the forced EXP share and make the player quite quickly overpowered, making the games very easy. Constant heals even during the final moments of the games, shattering any resemblance of difficulty.
Okay, so the EXP share we already kind of talked about. It's stupid.
Yeah.
But I would say that constant heals have like almost always been in Pokemon. Like if even if you think of like Diamond and Pearl, like didn't Cynthia heal you before like you fought Cyrus and stuff? Like
Yeah, I think it was yeah. I'm not sure if that was in platinum, but for sure I think it was on. Yeah, I mean, but that's like yeah, I guess you're
like
right.
like I guess like, the majority of these games at the very like when they actually needed to when no they didn't even need to heal you there. It's just like it's a good time to. but
Okay.
I think Barry healed you. That was it.
Okay. Yeah. No, because like definitely after going through that whole Mount Coronet and facing all those the
Train
the grunts or whatever.
Galactic. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Then that was a good time to heal. But yeah, if they're just healing you for no reason, then they're definitely just trying to like cater
Yeah,
towards kids.
yes. They're
For
definitely treating it like it's all Mount Coronet. It's all super hard battles, right? But
yeah.
it's not. It's yeah, it's dumb. Uh,
Okay. In fact, the battle. Okay, I guess this is off. Oh no, no, I skipped one. There's no post game content outside the rehashed battle tower and raid battles.
there's like an hour and a half of post game.
Yeah.
Wait, I missed it. No, rehashed and raid battles. I don't know. I feel like they're really nice actually, if you're into the game, but they don't actually add that much content. It's just something fun to do.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Like,
I would say that's the post game is like XY's,
oh, okay.
not much.
Yeah. The next one is just basically going off that saying the battle tower is inferior from other battle towers. Like,
It is and it isn't. I would say that it has a really cool ranking system. So it's like this applies to online battles too, but like you have like Pokeball tier and then Great Ball and then Ultra Ball and then Master Ball and you get like different awards.
mhm.
So if you're in like the Master Ball tier online, you'll only be fought against like other people around your rank.
Okay, that's
So
cool.
I really like that, but if there's only singles and doubles, it's kind of like yeah. I don't know if you did the Battle of Subway in black and white, but that had a lot more
Oh yeah,
options.
that was fun. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, did you?
Hmm?
Yeah.
No, but weirdest.
uh, oh, the next one I hate.
You're not able to catch Pokemon in wild areas, and so you have a badge to do. How did they do that? Like you can't catch this Pokemon right now.
It says it's like it's too scary or
Are
something.
you? Sure?
Yeah, it was like a scary no like a frightening Gengar or something like that.
So like, what? I mean, that's not even like. What is that?
That's
What's the
I don't
purpose
like
of
that.
that? Like, so you don't get over leveled Pokemon?
But then like 2 points above the XP share breaks that anyway. So
Yeah.
that's just bad game balance.
Yeah. Um. Yeah, and if you find, like, say you find a shiny in that area, boom, can't catch it. That would
Yep.
suck, dude. Um.
Actually, no. They know Game Freak did one thing right, and they made it so that you can't get a shiny that you can't catch.
Oh, okay, cool.
They like specifically program that.
Okay, yeah. Otherwise, I'd be very pissed off. um. This has disastrous implications for random shiny Pokemon. Okay, so they already fixed that. That's not a problem then.
Yeah.
Okay, Dynamaxing is limited to gym battles and plot-related fights, thus virtually making the removal of Z moves and Mega Evolutions unnecessary. Which is, I guess, what we touched on already. Uh,
Mhm.
the scaling of these games is bad at best, even though Dynamaxing is all about the size of the Pokemon. Whirlard being smaller than the trainer. Oh yeah, I saw that. Whirlard being smaller than the trainer, and other curious sights make battle seems even more ridiculous than the 3DS era. Uh, I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's not something I care about if I'm being honest.
Yeah, but that I mean,
It
the only like a small like I feel like Whirlard should be bigger than Trainer. That's just my input. I don't know, seeing how big it is, but I guess a lot of Pokemon are like they're not really two scaled correctly.
I mean, yeah, if you want to nitpick, you can nitpick, but
Yeah,
I mean,
no, yeah,
yeah.
that no Whirlard, yeah, it's definitely nitpicking. There's no GTS for no reason, even though it was a staple of the franchise for more of a decade. Global trading system, is that what it's called?
Yeah, yeah.
You can't trade with other people like online, dude.
No, you can, and I'll bring that up actually. Trading with other people online is probably the easiest out of any game, because you don't have to add them as a friend anymore.
Oh, okay. But like, there's no like, you can't put a Pokemon up for another Pokemon,
Not anymore. Apparently, Pokemon Home is doing that though.
bruh. Pokemon Home is used as a scam to lock away the GTS and to store the Pokemon that didn't make it into these games. Probably, not gonna lie. That's probably what I mean. They're a business trying to make money, but like, you can't do it you can't be too obvious with that. You know what I mean? You got to be like, or not even obvious, but like, you can't. You could make money other ways. You don't have to like funnel the whole business into like an app. You know what I mean? That people are. I don't know. I feel like if you're gonna make money, it can't be off of like the frustration of locking away content. If that makes sense. You know.
Definitely, yeah, definitely not.
But yeah, I don't know. That's their decision, I guess. Their business. There are many instances of the games of using wrong or badly polished battle pack background, ranging from suddenly being in the wild area by fishing to indoor battles using void battle scenes, unlike in Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee.
Oh, okay. So that one, yes, it happened, but it like I beat the game and it like there was only that issue like once or twice,
Okay.
maybe three times. So like you barely noticed, but yeah, it was kind of weird.
So like as if it was like not a bug, but or like guess yeah a bug. Like they didn't mean to do
Like
that. Like they like act messed up or something.
I guess they just put the wrong area
Yeah.
background. Yeah.
Um,
So
these game soundtracks are filled with unharmonic sequences. Dude, they got really nippy. Unharmonic sequences and is more often than not quite underwhelming.
yeah, I guess. I mean, actually, the champion music is really nice,
Hmm.
and so is the battle tower. But the majority of the music, I'm not gonna remember.
Yeah, for sure. I don't know. Like, are there any like try to like put nostalgia aside? I guess you could. I don't know. Like, is there any like music that you can distinctly remember out of all the games?
Out of all, all the Pokemon games.
Yeah. Like, is there anything that comes to mind?
Yeah, Gen 4 battle theme. Dun, dun,
Oh,
and
Cynthia's.
then no, like basic. I mean,
Oh, the battle. Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah.
the trainer theme, and then of course you've got uh yeah, I guess it's Cynthia is a big one, and then Getsis. It's not like not even that good, but it's so different.
Oh, yeah. I forgot
Yeah,
about that. It's probably good. I forgot.
Getsis. Yeah, and then like ends and stuff like that. But
Yeah. The
the
only,
rival,
hmm?
oh, the rival theme sounds like a track from Mario Kart.
Dude, I gotta look this up now. Let me see.
Look up Hop battle theme.
Okay. Yeah, my hot battle thing. Let me see.
Just wait for the saxophone. The saxophone.
I'm not sure if I think I would.
It's-
Yeah, I'm not sure if that's a saxophone. Or would I know if it was a saxophone?
It sounds like it's like from Mario Kart, man. I swear.
Yeah, I definitely. Yeah, this definitely
That's
could be a Mario Kart song, or for
yeah.
sure. For sure.
Yeah. So, Hop is a horrible rival though. So,
Yeah. Let me see.
what's the next one?
Next one. Oh wow, I scrolled down a lot. Okay. In fact, there are some instances where no soundtrack is used, despite of the importance of the event. For example, during the fight against the Cover Legendary. Yeah, I just watched that actually. The thing I was talking about. There's no music in the background.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was just rushed.
Yeah, that's definitely. I mean, how do you like if you have basic things you need to get right? It's like definitely music because like I learned this even when I was like programming like the that bare bones like the thing the competition that we had or whatever. I was like this you can't have a game without music because then it like it I don't
Music
know.
connects it, in my
Yeah,
opinion.
yeah.
Yeah, like
It gives some sort of like I don't know. It just
uh,
like fills
it's like
the the I don't know.
yeah, it's like kind of like an atmosphere.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. Um, let's see. Many Pokemon are this time around shiny locked, including the legendaries and the starters.
To be fair, I guess starters is new, but like a lot of other games had shiny locked legendaries, so I don't think this is anything that new.
Yeah, starters for sure shouldn't be, but I don't know. That's I mean I don't really care too much about that.
Yeah, yeah, there's always gonna be people shiny hunting anyway.
Yeah,
So
for sure.
just breed the starters.
The entire world in Sword and Shield sometimes freezes when using certain items or
Oh,
interacting.
this is amazing. So like whenever you go on a ladder, time freezes. Hold on.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Dude,
It's
how do you
it's
get
kind
that
of
wrong, bro? Like, don't. How many years did they have to develop this? With how many people? Like, how is this rushed? What are they working on? That means that, like, that's my thing. Like, what are they working on such that they had to rush for it? You know what I mean?
oh, they just for some reason they wanted to release it so quickly. I think that if this game had another year, it'd actually be really good.
Yeah. Like, let me see. Yeah.
Look at this video.
Wait.
Yeah.
Dude, that's not even something like I would definitely notice that for sure.
Yeah, it's the first, and I think it's so that Pokemon can't run into you while you're on a ladder or something. So let's just freeze time.
Dude, that's you could there are oh my there I could think of a way to like come on, bro. I don't I
Yeah.
I like the anime that they did the thing they did right before with
Yeah. Uh,
God.
what else we got?
Okay, next one. The wild area of these games are underwhelming at best and hideous at worst. The semi-open area is devoid of life and can be entirely surveyed in less than 15 minutes.
I disagree with the 15 minutes. I mean, if you want to just bike from one side to another, then yeah, but I'd say it's a good a couple hours if you want to get all the items. But yeah,
Okay.
underwhelming. Yeah, it's hideous. I mean, it's just the trees. The trees look apps. Like, have you seen the trees?
Yeah, all I saw was the animation where you pick the berries off, but I didn't see anything else.
Oh no, you got to see this. So this is comparing it to this is a Zelda game. Here, I'll post the image in chat. This is a Zelda game, and then that's Pokemon. So Pokemon Zelda. And
Bro,
that Zelda
is
game's
that from the N64?
yeah.
There's no way that's the Switch game. I thought the left was the Link game.
No, the left is the Pokemon. So the trees, I don't know how they messed that up so bad, but
Dude, like like do you get when you get closer? Does it get better or no?
no, that's as good as it gets. Like, when you get closer, it just gets worse.
Dude, honestly, I prefer the right one. I'm not gonna lie. I'm just gonna put it out there. Let me see. Uh, I think I said yeah. There are no animations for flying and other similar actions.
Which I don't really care. Like, the issue with Fly in previous generations, this you never even it was like any Pokemon, right? So I had to use like that black shadow.
Yeah.
So like, I don't know, some animation would have been cool like in Sun and Moon, but it's not that bad.
Like what happens? Like what do you do? Is it just like there's no
Uh,
animation at all? You just like teleport there, or
you just kind of just teleport out after a black screen.
oh, okay. Cities are mostly empty and devoid of any meaningful content, with no incentives of ever visiting them again.
Yeah, I guess, but this at the same time, the cities have like if I gotta say something about the game, the cities actually look amazing.
Okay. So they, I mean,
Uh,
so did they just spend like most of their time like with the art,
d-
like
yeah,
even?
designing. Yeah, look at this. I'm gonna post a few of the cities.
Okay.
That's one of them.
Hmm. Yeah, that looks really nice.
This is the same one at night. Let me see what else.
Dude, yeah, that looks really nice.
Like the design, there's a mushroom one. That hold on, let me find the. Searching up mushroom. This one right here. This has got to be like the most interesting city ever.
That's it. Oh, that looks cool.
Yeah. Except there's only a Pokemon Center there in the gym, so there's no reason to go back, as the post said. But it does look cool.
Oh shoot, is the gym in the back behind the tree?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
gyms are actually really cool this gen. It's they were like probably one of my favorite things.
Yeah, they
Like,
spent all the time developing the mushrooms and forgot to add stuff in.
yep.
Let me see.
Basically.
Extremely shallow use of Britain as the main inspiration of the region, ranging from Pokemon usually compared to British stereotypes like Stoutland not being in the game, to the lack of many analogs to British attractions.
I can't really. I mean, I'm not from Britain, but
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, some of them say mate a lot, but that's about it.
Okay.
So I guess.
Fishing is restricted to specific areas, similar to Sun and Moon. I didn't even know that. I honestly I forgot Sun and Moon. Like Sun and Moon wasn't even like. I don't.
It was the main series game, right?
Yeah, it was kind of free. I mean, honestly, that's super biased because like I just kind of stopped caring. But like the it was okay. You know what I mean? Like it wasn't like anything. I don't know. I just feel like as the games get more and more like graphically, I'm not saying like Sword and Shield is definitely not excused from this, but I'm saying like as the games get more and more graphically intensive and you need more like resources, you have to like cut some areas get cut in terms of just I guess content, but like definitely not to the level of this. Especially if you have that much time and I don't know.
Yeah, they just wanted to make it look good, and then they forgot about the trees. And this is what I mean. Yeah.
Uh, Someone translate this into American.
Yeah.
Dude.
So that's what's the next one? Sorry, fishing.
No,
Yeah.
unbalanced selection of Pokemon from previous generations, with the over representation of Kanto Pokemon like Charizard and Pikachu.
I mean, that's been a thing for a while, but I guess it's more in this gen.
Yeah. The bike is used as an HM replacement mount instead of mounted Pokemon like in Gen 7. Well, let's go.
Oh yeah. So the bike is actually fun. It's actually good because you got this boost option
Yeah.
that you can charge up and you go like double speed and it's fun.
Okay, that's fun.
So,
Uh, Breaking the
so
immersion of using your Pokemon. I guess.
I mean, I guess, but I didn't really care for the Pokemon were on
Yeah.
in Gen. It was okay, but like, I don't know. I didn't see it to be that cool. But wait, the bike. Oh, if I'm gonna add something, the hidden items that you can kind of see them now. They kind of like sparkle, which I think is a really good addition.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, that's cool for
So
sure.
now you don't need a dowsing machine, right? So
Yeah. Um, Pokemon in the overworld do not interact with their environment in any meaningful way, making the entire point of the overworld encounters obsolete and void of any meaning.
I wouldn't say it's obsolete. I mean, you don't. Their encounters are just what it says. It's not meaningful, but I still think you can choose what Pokemon you want to encounter now, right?
Yeah.
For the most part, like there's still some hidden ones, but you can avoid all encounters if you really wanted to.
Oh, okay. So it's like Let's Go Pikachu. Let's Go, like those two.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So,
Um, the
which
game.
I
I
think
think.
is a good addition.
Yeah. I mean
Yeah.
that's cool. Yeah, I guess so. If you really don't care about battling, I guess. I think we covered this one. The game was advertised as a game.
Yeah, we covered that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Developers and producers consistently lie during the marketing campaign about the work behind making their model making, and their effort put into these games. So like, what did they say? I'm not sure what they mean. Like, did they say that they were gonna come up with new models?
I don't know what they said, if I'm being honest.
Yeah.
Probably. I don't know.
The games cost 50% more money with arguably less content than previous Pokemon games released since Crystal. Since
Yeah.
Crystal. Crystal?
Yes. So, what do you mean?
Like, there wasn't like Crystal meaning like Gen 2?
Yeah.
I guess
I
so.
would
I
s-
don't know.
I would say I prefer I mean I speed run Red the other day. I'd say it's a better game.
For real. I mean, that was their
And that's
first game, you know what I mean? Like, they kind of went all out, I guess. Actually,
they
no.
went out
Yeah. I don't know.
kind of like they were trying things out for the first time and they still did it better than Gen 8.
Gosh. I mean, but like,
um
I like the thing
yeah.
is, like, I guess we're like, I don't know, like, the overarching theme is like, why? Like, were they just literally, like, were they just lazy, or was there something else? You know what I mean? Like, because
I
if they were
think
just
that
lazy, then it's like,
yeah, they're just lazy. It's just but they've been getting lazier and lazier since like I say Gen 6 was like the last time they actually put a little bit of effort in trying to something new. And since then it's just been like let's use as little resources as possible. Yeah.
I mean, bro, but like, I don't know, like, are they just losing their drive, or like, I mean, I guess you don't know, but like, I don't know.
You can never really tell like the actual reason why. You can just see that they're not caring as much, right?
Yeah, for sure. Um, Questionable art style choices like using bright neon green for berry trees, despite other trees not having these colors, or pink hues in towns or battles. Dang, I wish there was like punctuation. Make the world look even more artificial than it really is.
Man, I didn't really notice that, so I can't say.
Okay, yeah, that's I don't know. Yeah, I'm looking back at that Mushroom City. It looks kind of cool. That looks. I don't know. I was just looking at that. No following Pokemon despite existing animations since Sun and Moon, and their implementation in Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. I mean, that's like I don't know. I feel like that was just something they were specifically looking for. I don't really care. I mean, it's cool though. But having a model, like, did they have a model for like, say, let's say like a huge Pokemon like Groudon or something? And Let's Go Pikachu, maybe, or do you know?
No, there's no Groudon because it's only Gen 1.
Oh, Gen 1. Oh yeah. So like, but they had like Mew, Mewtwo, all of them.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, yeah. Then they can't. That's not a fair argument for them to say that. Since it's only Gen 1, the map is exceptionally small with only 10 routes. There's only 10 routes, dude.
Yeah.
And,
And
and a buried wow.
do you want to see the first strat?
Yeah, bro. There's literally only. Dude, how small is the region? Is the region small? I thought it was big.
It's yeah, it's big. There's a lot of it you can't actually go to.
Oh, okay.
All right. So do you see do you see the town here? I posted the image.
Yeah.
See like the like this everything up to that and including where the character is Route 1.
Like, there's
So
nothing behind it.
there's nothing behind it. It's your hometown is behind it.
That's Route 1 right there.
Yeah.
So as soon as you cross that bridge, is the city.
Yeah.
I mean, is that like every route, or like are the routes bigger?
No, and some of the routes are bigger, but I'd say like it's never something you need to. You can always like just go through it the first time. Like I know with like the Pokemon routes, you they connect it and stuff. Like that's not really the case here. It's more linear.
Dang, bro. No, for
Next one.
sure. Like, yeah, okay. Let's see. Uh, okay, we're getting to the end. The dishonest marketing campaign can be perfectly exemplified with the lack of any announcement of the Dex cut in Japan, their home market. To this day, only the fans who actively follow all news and leaks of the game know this. And leaks know this, yeah. So, I don't know.
Yeah, that's just being a dick. Cause like so many Japanese fans. I mean, I don't know how many people in Japan actually know that the whole Dex isn't coming. But
Yeah,
I know some people think that, and like
that's a
I just feel
letdown.
bad. Yeah, I just feel bad for them.
Yeah, they didn't tell them that, dude. Like, you
I
should.
guess I guess not.
That's like,
And
bro.
if
I'm
this
not.
post is real.
Someone had to like. Someone different isn't like charging out, bro. Because there's no way like the same people who made Gen 3 and 4 aren't making this Gen, dude. There's no
Oh,
way.
there's no way. There's zero chance.
Yeah, like someone left and like yeah. Uh,
It's like SpongeBob. It got shit.
dude, but I feel like that's the trend for like a lot of things, and maybe it's
Yeah.
just because I mean it's definitely not just our like expect. We're not like comparing. I guess we are comparing past games to previous games, or like recent games to like older games, but like I don't know. I just yeah, it's definitely just more. It's more than that. It's not just like we're comparing. It's just like you should at least keep the same amount of content. You shouldn't like digress, if anything. Um,
Would you say that happens like with a lot of other franchises? Like what about Call of Duty? You played a
Oh
lot
yeah,
of
yeah, yeah,
that.
for sure. Like, and I think that comes with like Call of Duty and like I don't know. Like, it's always like they come out with more features, but like somehow they make the game worse. You know what I mean?
Wait, what?
Like Sword and Shield. Like they come out with better animations, better like overall just like kind of mechanics sometimes, but like the game just gets like I don't know. Like this new Call of Duty, like it's just they start trying to cater. They're trying to start trying to appease everyone. Like and then it promotes camping if you know what that is. Like people just sit and
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, and it's just like I don't know. All the games I feel like it's an overall trend with a lot of companies. That's what I was about to say. It's just like somehow they make the games worse over time, and I don't know. I feel like a lot of people are stop caring once they get like their big checks and everything. They're just like kind of unmotivated. I'm not saying that's
Honest,
everyone, but
I think that's a majority. Like even like I have another example, Fallout. I know you you heard about how bad 76 was.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, and then like before that, Fallout 4 wasn't amazing. I didn't play it, but I know New Vegas and Fallout 3 like were widely considered to be the best 3D ones, and then they just went downhill, right?
Yeah, and it's just like it's understandable because like you kind of like you start getting complacent with like people we have a huge fan base we can afford to make some mistakes. We can afford not to go
Exactly.
all
Yeah.
out. You know what I mean? But like, I feel like that should be even more compelling. Once you have a good fan base, you should at least keep the same effort. So you can keep your fan base. Because once you start like slacking, I guess you'll still have your fan base, but then they'll start like not liking you as much. You know what I mean? I don't know.
Yeah, and I feel like that's the case. That's really the case with Sword and Shield.
Yeah.
Even though Game Freak, like they know, I feel like a lot of the developers there really, really wanted to make a better game, but it just wasn't their decision. Like the higher ups, I don't know. Maybe it's not true at all, but I feel like the higher ups decided, okay, you guys aren't gonna work as much. We're gonna half-ass this game, etc., etc. And
No. Yeah. Yeah.
but the crazy part is they're still gonna make a shit ton of money. It's like, isn't it Nintendo's best-selling games
Yeah,
on the
for sure,
Switch?
for sure. I mean, I don't even have to. It's at least up there, 100%, like top three. But like, I don't
Yeah,
know. It's just like, yeah. I think that's what I think. You're right though. I think the developers and the people who are like, they don't have a say in anything. I feel like they're the ones who like really care, because that's their whole job to make like a
yeah,
good game. But like, they only do what they're
exactly.
told.
Yeah.
So yeah, that makes sense.
And and I feel like if you're looking at it from like a executive point of view, they're saying, "Oh, we can cut costs by making a worse game, and people will still buy it,"
Yeah,
and that's the thing, right?
yeah. But then okay, well actually, that makes sense. That does make sense. But
It
like
does.
going
It makes sense on their part. It's just not what anyone wants, right?
But like going back, okay, like just an example though, like trying to like see how this could tie in. So like the time freezing thing with the when you go up a ladder, like that could be easily fixed, right? Like do you think that's like the developers being like the higher up saying don't fix that, or like the developers were lazy?
I think I think they their code was so bad that they just had to hard code something in. That's my guess, because that should have been an easy fix, but I guess not. So they just literally had to put a break in that while loop.
Dude, that's so
So
bad. That is so
that's
bad.
my guess, but yeah.
Oh my
So
gosh. Okay.
or may,
Yeah. Oh shoot. Okay, two more videos. Two more things. Game Freak is not a small indie developer. They hold most of the Pokemon company, with Nintendo only holding around 32%. I guess that. Oh yeah, that was just a fact. That wasn't really a complaint. Game volume settings now require an additional uh exclamation key or something key called high tech earbuds to be accessed. Game Freak does this, but won't put a toggle for the EXP sharing.
yes, you can tell it was voluntary. But I didn't even know that either item existed. I'm gonna have to look that up.
Yeah.
I guess I'll look at that at some point.
Oh, I think
Um,
the exclamation point was just to like emphasize it. Yeah, optional key item called high tech earbuds.
oh, I know, but like I don't actually have that item, so I'll have to look at that. Anyway,
Yeah, that was the whole list.
and that took us almost 50 minutes to go through. So,
That was yeah. I don't know. It's just like okay, I guess so. Like last closing comments, thoughts on Gen 4 remakes. Because I, for whatever reason, the video popped up and now I'm interested.
I kind of don't want them to make it because I feel like
Uh,
they'll ruin it. They'll ruin
yeah.
it. But at the same time, I'd rather have that than Gen 9. So we'll see.
No, I mean for sure they're gonna come out with it. Like, are they? Because the trend is typically like main game and then remake, right?
Yeah, I guess that's what happened with Let's Go Pikachu. That's what happened with Oras. I guess, but
Yeah, for sure.
I want it, but I don't want it. But we'll see. We'll see.
I mean, like nostalgia will cover up the patches, Bill, for sure. The nostalgia will cover up the patches. For me,
Unless they make like what if they make the snow area just like it's snow and there's nothing else because they're too lazy.
no Pokemon, just snow. I mean,
Yeah, and that
if I see that in 3D, I mean, because that's all it was in the original game. You know what I mean? Like, I won't be too disappointed because, like, but if they what will piss me off is if they did the time freeze thing with the ladder, dude. Come on, bro. It's like that is easily fixed. But I don't know. Yeah, I hope it.
if they could have the if we had like a free form camera, that'd be nice. But oh well.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Because right now the camera's fixed, except in the wild area, so it's kind of a.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's yeah. So as you can see, Pokemon Sword and Shield, not the best games, but I still think they're better than Sun and Moon. But
Yeah. I mean, are they? Are they better than Sun and Moon?
story wise, yeah. Fuck Lily.
I guess so. Yeah.
I mean, Hop is pretty bad too, though. I mean, yeah. There's like plenty of memes saying Hop is Galarian. No, how no, Hop is Galarian. How.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I read some stuff like that.
Which I agree with. So.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, you want to end it here?
Yeah, we can end it here.
All right.
All right.